we're preparing to live stream.
Woo woo!
Setting up your meeting for YouTube Live.
Yeah.
Redirecting to YouTube. Okay, I'm going to mute it on YouTube so that I don't get a bunch of feedback. Now we're in the comments. Great.
Nice.
Loving it. Okay. All right.
And so the YouTube is
Hello.
connected. Hello there.
Hello, everyone. Um, this is very exciting. Welcome to our live stream. We're here trying to help out the Tucson Musicians COVID-19 Relief Fund. I have Chazelle and Jillian Bessette on deck here with us.
Hey,
Um,
hey.
and you'll get to hear from them each in just a minute. This is very exciting. Um, awesome. So, I guess what I'd like to do is just start by we'll each kind of go around and play you a song. Um, I'm gonna pass it off if if you don't mind, Jillian. I'm gonna pass it off to you and have you get started and tell us
Sure.
anything that you want to about yourself, and go ahead and play us a song.
All right. Hi, everybody. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I'll start off first with a song and then I'll say hello after. Paul just brought me coffee. Shopping carts and motorcades. Eyes in an alleyway. Makeup at the Circle K. Never a breakdown. That's it. Oh. That's it. Hey, friends. I gotta get my ears back on. Since I gotta switch between two headphones, I hope it's not clipping out there.
No.
Good.
I'm always so impressed by your songwriting and your looping.
Thank you.
What was the thing that happened where we heard, like, as you were coming out of the end of a refrain, there was like a note that bent down into like bass territory? How did you do that?
So, there's a few effects that I use. So I use uh, Boss RC505 looping station, and I'll take a picture and post it. But it has different effects in it, and you can do all kinds of cool, fun stuff with it. But this is a guitar to bass effect, and it just changes the octave. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not.
Yeah.
I have my regular headphones on, so. But you can do all kinds of fun stuff. Um, this, if I have my stereo going, you should hear it on both sides. Pan. You can sound like you're in a cathedral. All kinds of fun stuff. Um,
Nice.
but yeah, it's just basically a suite of different effects that come stock in this thing. It's fun, you know.
Amazing. Cool. So, I'm gonna bring this back up. Hi again, everybody. That was Jillian Bessette. We've also got Chazelle with us today, and I'm gonna introduce her and ask her to play a song in just a second here. What I want to let all of you know today is that um, we're raising money for the Tucson Musicians COVID-19 Relief Fund. Um, and so if you got here by going to sharkheartt.com/live, there's a donate link there where you can donate to the relief fund. Um, and I have I have offered that for anyone who donates any amount today, I am willing to perform a fitness challenge. So you can comment on the YouTube page and tell me what fitness challenge you would like me to perform. And I will do my best to make it happen for you. Last week I was asked to do a headstand, and I really thought I had it, and I did not. So that's a fun thing that we'll be doing today. And I'm gonna right now turn it over to Chazelle and have her share a song with you.
Thank you, Lara. So this first song I'm going to share with you guys is actually off of my debut album, My Story, The Making of a Maverick, and which is available actually on Bandcamp right now. So it's only available on Bandcamp. So if you want to hear a little bit, about my story and some throwback jams, definitely be sure to check that out. But this is actually a shortened version of a song called Feel Good Music. And I chose this because what more appropriate way than us to, try our best to feel good right now? We could use some feel good music, some feel good vibes. So, yeah, this is feel good music. Hope you guys can hear that okay. Turn it up a little bit. Just vibe out to that. Hey. Have been looking for that 3-course meal, but all I'm getting is snacks. Tracks filled with smoking lime, packing them gats. Food for thought, I'm starving for that. Nurturing my mind, my body, my soul while I'm playing it back. Matter of fact, rewind that. Nurturing my mind, my body, my soul while I'm playing it back. So good, gotta snatch it off the rack. Blow off the dust, cause we about to bust it. Feel good music. Turn it up, cause we about to lose it. Don't let it go to waste, cause we got to use it. You put it on, it brings the essence over your body. While I'm bumping it in my whipping, you rotten shoddy. Make you wanna serenade a hottie. Make you wanna get slick like Rick and scream Lottie Dottie. Throw your hands up in the party. It feel good, don't it? Feel good, shawty. Ah. It's that feel good music. It's that feel good music. Turn it up, cause we about to lose it. But what, every what, it's that feel good music. It's that feel good music. Turn it up, cause we about to lose it. Listen, it's kinda like the smell of my mom slowing down on a holiday. Kinda like them barbecues that we used to do on a warm sunny day. Hey, it's kinda like the scent of the cologne of my first kiss. Oh, I miss it. A record that'll take you back to another place. They can't fade away. These are the memories that forever stay. If loving this was right, I don't wanna be wrong. Oh, it's been oh so long. Oh, it's been oh so long. It's that feel good music. What? It's that feel good music. Turn it up, cause we about to lose it. Yeah. What? Let me go like it's that feel good music. It's that feel good music. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Yeah. Feel good music, you guys. Just a shortened version. Thank you for that. That song actually has a feature of an artist that goes by the Two. So he's on the extended version. You guys can hear that on the album.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's badass. I'd also like to talk about how cool Giselle is with her CD in the corner of her frame.
Girl, I had to do something, I don't have the instrumentation and all that fully.
Yeah.
So you get a little promo, a little ambiance.
It looks good.
Love it.
Thank you.
All right.
You up so you can't see my dirty floor.
So I just have like a plate here. Just a regular plate.
A plate.
Yep, that's my decoration.
I thought you were alluding like a plate for like some money.
That'd be cool, wouldn't it, if we could make that happen?
Pass the virtual plate.
Yeah. We're passing the virtual plate for the Tucson Musicians COVID-19 Relief Fund. So here's the exciting part. The Tucson Musicians COVID-19 Relief Fund their goal is to raise $25,000 for Tucson musicians who have been impacted by this crisis and lost gigs and lost significant income. I am actually in that position. Basically, like every job that I had lined up for the next couple months is currently postponed and rescheduled. But I'm feeling really lucky right now because I married a guy who is better off than I am. So I don't know what that says about feminism, but but I'm really grateful to be in a lucky place and be able to help raise money for other artists who are in a tougher place right now. All right, so I'm gonna share a song with you, and this one's called "No Matter." They tell you this is the way to be valued, to work till you're only a number, build yourself into an empire. They tell you just work harder. And this is how we drown. And this is how they keep us down. I don't want $1 million. I don't care about the fame. I just came here to say to the ones who can't catch a break, it's not you, that's not okay. I don't need to have the answers. I can see what's at stake. And though we are heartbroken, we are not what's broken. No matter what we make, no matter what we make, I'll say it. I wrote myself out of the running. Thought I had enough hunger to make it, but the punches just kept coming. I'll still tell you that everything we do has value. The failures turn into the lessons if we are willing to learn them. This is how we come back up. And this is how they can't find a way to break us. I don't want $1 million. I don't care about the fame. I just came here to say to the ones who can't catch a break, it's not you, that's not okay. I don't need to have the answers. I can see what's at stake. And though we are heartbroken, we are not what's broken. No matter what we make, no matter what we make, even if you don't wanna be here, you have a right to be here. It's been hard to be here, but I will fight to be here. Even if you don't wanna be here, you have a right to be here. It's been hard to be here, but we will fight to be here. I don't want $1 million. I don't care about the fame. I just came here to say to the ones who can't catch a break, it's not you, it's not okay. I don't need to have the answers. I can see what's at stake. And though we are heartbroken, we are not what's broken. And what we do now matters. No matter what we make, no matter what we make, no matter what we make. Do you wanna be here? You have a right to be here. It's been hard to be here, but we will fight. Awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and head over and check the YouTube comments and make sure that that I haven't missed any requests to do fitness challenges, because I want to make sure that I honor those. Those are going to be on the honor system. So if you're requesting that I do a fitness challenge, I'm just assuming that you've made a donation to the Tucson Musicians COVID-19 Relief Fund on GoFundMe. So use the honor system honorably. Here we go. Okay. Great. Okay, it looks like we haven't missed anything yet. We do have Grace Rolland with us, a Rising Sun daughter.
Hi.
And Grace, if you're ready, I might go ahead and turn it over to you.
Okay. Is everything? This is my first attempt at technologically integrating sound. Does it sound okay?
I can hear you. It sounds a little bit quiet, but I can hear you fine.
Okay, let's fix that real quick. Because that's fun stuff. Everyone was sounding good. I had you on while I was getting dressed.
Nice.
It's no better way to dress up than to listen to ladies sing. I don't know. Yeah, so thanks, Laura, for putting this together.
Of course.
Awesome. I actually might request that you do some push-ups.
I can make that happen.
Okay, cool. Well, I guess I will share a song. It's called How Does a Robin Get Its Wings? And yeah, sure. How does a robin get its wings so it can fly over everything? Why can't I be a robin too? Then the sky would connect me and you. Far from these mountains I'd soar, or valleys so wide, sing all that I'd adore, sink beneath under the shadow of my wings. Like a thief, I must hide everything. How does a robin learn to fly? Spreading its wings to the open sky, never setting down for anyone. Would it cry to finally see the sun? Ooh.
so much for that.
Thanks.
That was so lovely. I was so excited when you said that you would join us for this, because this is the thing I'm about to admit, like a thing that is probably one of those things that you're not supposed to admit. But I work at 191 Tool, and one of the people who used to work on the Rialto staff had made a list of like local bands that she thought were really awesome, and she had color coded them. And one of the colors was for bands that I think are hot shit right now. And that's how she had coded Rising Sun Daughter. And so I looked into a bunch of these bands, and I started listening to the Locals Only session that you did on KXCI, and I was just blown away. I love your song so much. So I was really happy that you wanted to be part of this.
Thanks. I mean, thanks for asking. It's just so much. It's really fun to do things, and in this moment, it's very easy to just, okay, I'll just sit at home and do music practice and think about ways to make the future better, but not really knowing how. And so this is really wonderful, and it's nice to play with other musicians, and meet you ladies. So thanks.
For sure. Would you be willing to share another song?
Yeah, sure. Let me ask you: are you getting a bunch of like white noise from me? Do you know if that's from me, or is that? Am I crazy?
It just went away, so I don't think you are.
But you did hear it.
I did hear it. You're not crazy.
All right, sure. I'll do one more. So this song, I worked at the Musical Instrument Museum up in Phoenix, which is temporarily closed right now. And I guess this song is a song that came through with one of the artists. Her name was Mary Fall, and she was a lead singer in the project called the October Project. And so she's got this like great operatic voice, and I just fell in love with this song. So I'll do this one for you. You shine like a wave in the ocean, and you fall gently back to the sea. Now I want to know how to hold you. Return to me, return to me. You shine like a moon over water, and you darken the sky when you leave. Now I want to know how to keep you. Return to me, return to me. Everything I tell you has been spoken, and everything I say was said before. But everything I feel is for the first time, and everything I feel for you. I am here calling my wind. I am here calling your name. I am here calling you back. Return Thank you, Laura.
Yeah, of course. It's so good to have you. Thank you again for joining us, Grace Rowland of Rising Sun Daughter. Um, I am gonna do some push-ups for you because I promised that I would. How many do you want?
Um, how in shape are you?
Well, pretty in shape except for push-ups.
Let's do 5 push-ups.
Okay, I think I can make that happen. Here we go. This is gonna involve a little bit of perspective shifting. Here we go. It's happening.
Oh, go, go, go.
I'm not agree to do it. Get it, girl.
Okay. Great. You can see it just gets progressively harder for me on each, like getting up again on each push-up. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pass it back to Jillian for another song. Are you ready, Jillian?
Yeah, let me switch to my other headphones here. That seems to be working.
Great.
I keep putting them in a different spot. It's like when you're wrapping Christmas presents and the scissors keep magically disappearing, even though they were right there like a second ago. This song's called Eureka. Make sure I can hear it okay in my headphones. Catch the pattern of it. Raise your hand up to the sky. You're the tallest thing for miles. And a pattern face towards the light, waiting for the lightning to arrive. And I say, hey, 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 you wanna come home? Hey, 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 you wanna come home? Hey, 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 you wanna come home? 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 Hey, you wanna come home? That's it. That's that song.
So awesome.
Hi.
I think one of the most fun parts is watching you dance.
My kids don't think so. They They're over it. I tell you what.
They will one day.
I hope so. I don't know. Maybe. They're actually
So,
being really good right now. They might. I say that, and then they start to scream in the other room. But they really here, and this is the quickest way to the backyard. Is there? I don't know if you guys can see, but that blue curtain, that's the door, and then the door to the outside's right there. So they're gonna be like, wow, it's like Grand Central Station. I'm trying to work. Ugh.
oh boy.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Oh, I so admire parents right now. I think that they have such a hard job.
Check on your parent friends. Check.
Yes.
Oh my God, we are dying.
Oh no.
I'm so privileged. Like we have a big backyard. Like thank God, but like, holy, yeah. There's like, it's intense. It's
For
intense.
sure. For sure.
But man, they're like, they need snacks way more than usual. Do you know what I mean? They're like,
For
always,
sure.
they're like, mom, 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 mom. I'm like, the grocery store's empty, boo. I don't know what to tell you.
So my sister has an almost 3-year-old, and she posted the other day to say, kinetic sand is keeping us really busy for like 20 minutes at a time. The rest of the time I'm dying over here.
And then that sand gets everywhere.
Yep.
Bad. And I did the at-home version where you take it's like 8 cups of flour and then 1 cup of baby oil.
Uh-huh.
Put it all together, and you can make that moon sand.
Oh my gosh.
Bad idea. Like, I'm sorry, I just give recipes to people. I'm like, don't do that. I don't know why I told you about it. It's awful. Yeah. So we're
Oh
trying,
man.
trying to keep busy. We got some sidewalk chalk.
Nice.
I taught my kid how to play Risk. And
There
then,
you go.
man, he's just as competitive as I am, but he's not as good at it yet.
Ah!
So I just, like, killed my 8-year-old kid playing Risk. And he's really upset with me. And then you have to, like, you can't go anywhere. So that was yesterday.
Yeah, that's rough. Oh man. Well, on that note, Giselle, I'm gonna bring it on back to you.
I meant it in a nice way. Sorry to set you up like that, Giselle.
It's all good. I love you, girl. You're having fun over there, and it's making me have fun over here.
I'm glad that something good is coming of this.
We gotta believe that.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let me go on and get queued up over here. Deep breath. I hope you guys are taking deep breaths over there. There we go. So the next song that I'm going to perform is also a collaboration. So I'm just going to do a shortened version of it. I don't know why my screen got more pixelier, but this song actually is featured on the newly curated playlist from Emily Wildwood for the Tucson Shop Talk playlist that you guys can find on Spotify. So definitely go check that out. It's a great eclectic mix of music, of talented women in Tucson, and I'm happy to be a part of it. So this is one of the songs that I have that's a part of it. It's called Separate. And the song is actually from an artist, another MC, Tucson-bred MC out of Jersey, and he goes by Cypherface, and I'm featured on it. So this is one that I feel like is really relevant to now, and really to all times, but especially now. I feel it more now. Okay. Hold on, guys. My cat is not being, he's being naughty. Okay, no, not that one. This one. Gotta separate the love from the hate. Gotta separate the real from all the fake. Gotta look inside, keep our heads up to the sky and put some food on our plate. But sometimes we just gotta fight for what we believe to get it right. Gotta join forces together, you and I, and make a difference today. Yo, the powers that be wanna divide you, lie you, get inside you, change you and multiply you, strip you from your very human essence. The ability to love and count your blessings, yes. Connection can eliminate stress. Protection can help us become our best. That unity, like Latifah said. No need to separate with disrespect. Separate the political from what's necessary. Separate the whack shit from the legendary. Elevate to reach your higher self. Self-care is a must to care for daughters and our sons. Sun, kiss me on my cheek when I look to the sky. Running from these walls to nature, get me outside. Separate the confinement and give us freedom. Use your voice to set us free. Those leaders, we need them. Wow. Gotta separate the real from all the fake. Gotta look inside, keep our heads up to the sky and put some food on our plate. But sometimes we just gotta fight for what we believe to get it right. Gotta join forces together, you and I, and make a difference today. Yeah. Hope you guys could hear that okay. I don't know why it's seeming lower than usual, but that was Separate.
We could hear you, don't worry.
Super great.
Yeah, that was
The
awesome.
music wasn't too low?
No,
Okay.
no, it sounded good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Giselle, tell us a little bit about like what you do, because you're a performer in like several different ways, and you also are a dancer, and you've been teaching dance online recently.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I just taught my first virtual dance class, which is really crazy because it's like I've been teaching for years upon years, but my first time teaching virtually, and we already live in a social media age. I guess that's what this kind of situation can do for you. But yeah, just on Saturday, I have a class that I teach, an 18 and up class that I teach called Twerk Fusion. And yeah, I just went to my usual studio at Movement Culture. Be sure to check them out. And yeah, we had our first virtual class via Zoom, and I also went live on Instagram. I think just Instagram, but I plan on doing it again and seeing how it goes. But yeah, I dance. I like to consider myself a multi-talent, so singer, songwriter, MC. I really just grew up in the performing arts really heavy. I played violin for 6 years when I was younger. Um, I was always on stage, even in acting in skits and different things like that. So I really just feel like I live and breathe performing arts and still doing it. And I teach as well, an educator within the arts. So that's me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
If folks want to attend a virtual dance class with you, where can they find out about that? Because I would love to.
Oh yes. Just follow me on my socials at Giselle Presents. That's CHEZALE PRESENTS. And I also have a Twerk Fusion Facebook page. That's Twerk with it's Fusion with a Z, FUZSION. And we also have an Instagram page. So either on my personals or on the Twerk Fusion platforms, I will post the details there.
Awesome. Thanks.
Yeah. Come on and join us.
Yeah. I
It's a
can't
good
wait.
workout. It's a good workout and a lot of fun.
It sounds like a lot of fun. I think that dancing, like virtual dance parties, is one of the things that's made me feel a little bit more sane lately. Just like getting on a Skype chat with a couple friends and both pulling up the same song on Spotify and just dancing our hearts out.
Yeah, I love it.
Um,
We got to get creative.
Yeah, for sure. So many ways to get creative. If anybody who's watching has like a way that you've been getting creative lately with social distancing and still being able to connect with folks and dance and move your body and things like that, feel free to post it in the comments. I'd love to hear about everything that everyone's doing. All right. I'm going to play you another one. This is a song called This Will Hurt. And I wrote it, I was kind of imagining in my head this sort of end of the world scenario in which some kind of divine feminine power and some kind of toxic masculine power were standing there together and watching it all crumble and deciding what to do next. And so it sounds like a breakup song, but it's much more mythical than that. When all of this is over, I'll be what I always was. I will stand without a veil where you can see me. When the stones forget to bind themselves and buildings fall to dust, I'll reflect the way you thought you could defeat me. And this will hurt, and this will break you. It's good to break when something needs to change, and I'll be here. I'll always love you, but I will not intervene to save you pain. When we are young again and we meet back where time begins, at the birth of everything, about to watch it all, I will kiss you in the moment just before we can imagine we will ever be. So divided we could fall, and it will shine. It will deceive us. It will seem so perfect it couldn't ever end. And we will think love cannot leave us, but we will lose what we forget to defend. And this will hurt, and it will break you. It's good to break when something needs to change. Now we are here, and I still love you, but I will not intervene to save you pain. But I will not intervene to save you pain. To save you pain.
Beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Awesome. So here's what I'm thinking. We have Sean Louie in the house, but we've got a few more minutes until we invite him to play a song for us. And so I'm wondering if Grace, since you're still here, if you might want to share one more song before we lose you.
You were smart. Zoom told me that the host would like me to unmute myself. And it's true. Can you hear everything okay? Like,
Yeah.
I know it might have been quiet at the top, so I hope, I don't know, the technology genies did some work. in the meantime.
I think the technology genies have been working their magic.
Okay, great. Sure, yeah, I'd like to play one more. And also, Laura, thanks for reaching out also, because I'm not I'm not a Tucson native, but I've worked with so many Tucson musicians, and my musical identity comes from those collaborations and a lot of the relationships that I've been able to find with people in Tucson, and I'm grateful for that. So I'm just glad. That's all I'll say about that. Okay, so I guess I'm sitting at my piano. I don't ever perform live in public on the keyboard, but let's see if this can work. So this is a song I wrote I was volunteering for a brief period of time at the Girls Rock Phoenix, like girls empowerment camp, and just after the first day, this song came to mind because, women and men are empowered when we learn skills and when we learn things and can actually do things, and that's kind of what gives confidence. So, not to speechify too much, you gotta let the music speak, right? Okay. Okay. Oh, my dogs are out now. Hi, Patty. Here we go. Wait, come here, baby. Hang on, 5 seconds. You have to meet Patty. This is Patty. Hello. She's like, what are you doing to me? That's Patty noise. Okay. Bye, Patty.
That is the cutest dog ever. Oh my god.
She is a terror. She's so cute, but she will gnaw your little ankles off if she doesn't know you. I was once a little bird, and a beautiful song I heard. I saw the sky, I wanted to fly. I wondered how I could. I wanted to fly away from here. I wanted to fly away from here. I was once just a little mouse, and I lived in a small hole in a big house. I saw the door and I wanted more. I wondered about the outside. I wanted to fly away from here. I wanted to fly away from here. Does anyone hear my prayers? I was once a little girl, and I wanted the whole wide world. I saw the sky, now I knew
again for joining us. Grace, Rising Sun Daughter, everybody go check her out. Where is your preferred place for people to go and find you?
I have a website that leads you to Bandcamp. So if you want to actually buy music, that's where that music is held, and also like Spotify and Apple. But if you want to connect, send me an email, risingSunDaughter@gmail.com. And
Awesome.
It's like sunshine.
Great.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Thank you again for joining us. It's been such a pleasure to have you.
Nice to listen to everybody's music.
Awesome. Well, we've got Sean Louie in the house, and I would love to introduce him and invite him to play a song next. Let's see. We're going to do a little bit of this and do a little bit of this. And Sean Louie, how's it going?
This is so crazy. I know I shouldn't be like impressed by technology, but I'm like stoked right now. This is awesome. So, Jillian, what up, guys? Hey, everybody. I don't get to see anybody. What up, Grace? I'm going to see anybody besides my roommate, which, what up, roommate, Isabel? But yeah, she's laughing. But yeah, this is amazing. All you guys' houses look amazing. So anyways, you can tell I haven't talked to anybody in days. How are you?
Doing well. Going a little stir crazy, but things like this really help.
Totally. Thanks for inviting me, man. Thank you guys are. I understand what the space I'm in, so I just want to say thank you so much for inviting myself, who who's not a woman, into the space, and thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. I'm really glad that you could join us. Dan was saying that you were getting in touch with 191 Tool about like trying to put something on and just like feeling a lot of restless energy and wanting to do something for people. And so I thought that, well, this seems like it might be a good fit.
Yeah, man, I was trying to get some people together to put on this. I had a really cool idea that was going to legally make us all be able to be in the exact same space. And put on a really cool show, but it's all good. It happens, and I'm so glad I'm here, man.
For sure, we're glad to have you.
Yeah.
Would you like to share a song with us?
Yes. Is this too loud? It's probably too loud. Hold on. This guy down. Sir, is that good enough?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Can you hear my voice too?
Yes, I can hear your voice, but once you started strumming a little louder, the guitar was a little loud.
How's that?
That sounds good.
Okay. Sorry, first time streaming, everybody. You can tell I am a 95-year-old man trapped in this guy's body. All right, here we go. His first song is called Hurricane. If you guys enjoy it. I'm so deep into you. Read all that the news that is coming through. Tell me why does hell have a skies high? Heart's broken, why I'm so deep into you. So I faked it, that life will make it, break the black microwave, bit black microwave in you. So know why you choose to cry, we destroy my heart into. You landed on the beach with my heart in this hurricane. Pull back the pain where my heart was insane. In this hurricane. Save girls and boys so they don't read what you do. Spin round and round so they save the truth in you. Yeah. it. Now we're gonna make it. Break my glass microwave. Middle class microwave in you. I don't know why you choose to cry. Baby, destroy my heart in two. You landed on the beach with my heart was in beach in this hurricane. You moved back to pain where my heart was insane. In this hurricane, yeah. You landed on the beach with my heart was in beach in this hurricane. You moved back to pain where my heart was insane. In this hurricane, your arms falling through the wind. Baby girl, struck my life and then leave again. Your arms flying through the wind. Baby girl, struck my life and then leave again. Your arms flying through the wind. Baby girl, struck my life and then leave again. Your arms flying through the wind. Baby girl, struck my life and then leave again. Yeah. You landed on the beach with my heart was in beach in this hurricane. Moved back to pain where my heart was insane. In this hurricane, yeah. You landed on the beach with my heart was in beach in this hurricane. Moved back to pain where my heart was insane. In this hurricane. Thank you guys.
Thank you. That was really lovely.
Thank you. That was a song called Hurricane off my first EP, man. Whoa, yeah, that's when I was living in Tucson. I came back from in Europe. So yeah, it was yeah, wow, yeah, it's a good song. I love that song.
Nice. So, I feel like I haven't known you for long, but from what I do know, like you seem like someone who likes to do a lot for your community and put a lot of fun events together. Do you want to tell us a little bit about like what you do and some of the things you're involved in?
Yeah, sure. I do all those things because I was homeless 9 years ago. I showed up to Tucson. I love the city so much because I was homeless and this community got me back on my feet. They let me sleep on random couches, people I didn't know. People were giving me money, you know, to go to eat, and I just want to be able to get back. So stuff I do is do this thing called Black Renaissance. We highlight Black artists throughout Arizona, and we just got done doing a big Black History Month event, which I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this quarantine makes me feel really good because I finally get some rest. I was not resting. I will 100% admit I was not sleeping for a long time. Yeah, man, it was been really cool. So we just highlight different Black artists using tech and talent, what we call it, and we do some cool stuff. And I'm just so happy to be able to be involved in something like that. Like amazing artists like Giselle, for instance, she's absolutely legit. So good shout out, girl. Yeah.
For sure. Awesome. Well, thanks so much for joining us. And do you have another song?
I do. This is the song. It's called Bad Things. I did acoustically at an event recently, and people love this so much that I think I actually might record it acoustic. So you can find that this song with the live band, you know, with all those shrills and cool effects on Spotify. Is just Sean Louie, SCANLOUI. But I love the lyrics so much. It meant a lot to me when I wrote it back in April last year. It's kind of like perfect timing, you know, with what's going on now. So now those bad things, people think the bad things are like something like crazy. It's just, it's doing those bad things that the society would think they're not bad, that are bad, when actually they're good things. You know, it's coming together as a community, etc. So okay. I'm just playing, listening to the voice that is saying, "Won't you hold me back? Won't you hold me back?" Take the word, spin it round and round. Take the sound and hold it to the ground. Play the devil's who was trying to get to me to you because I'm so worried that the time is ticking and our faces hide our true facts. Masking all these feelings, cause the truth is all in part. And we're faking for the moment till I show them where we start. Cause all in me is a fire burning all and stacked them high. Cause I've done bad things in the summer, I've done bad things in the summer day. Cause all in me is a fire, let's burn it all. And stack them high. And let's do bad things in the summer, let's do bad things in the summer day. Fighting for the future, pick the winner and the loser. To hold us back, to hold us back. Take the word and spin it round and round. Hit the sound and hold it to the ground. Play the devil to us who was trying to get to me to you because I'm so worried that the time is ticking and our faces hide our true facts. Masking all these feelings cause the truth is all in part. And we're faking for the moment till we show them where we are. Cause all of me is a fire, let's burn it all. And stack them high. And let's do bad things in the summer, let's do bad things in the summer day. Cause all of me is a fire, let's burn it all. Stack them high, and let's do bad things in the summer, let's do bad things in summer days. All of me is a fire, let's burn it all. And stack them high, and let's do bad things in the summer, let's do bad things in the summer days. And let's do bad things in the summer, we'll do bad things in the summer days. Thank you guys. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
so where do people go if they want to find more of you?
They can go on my I'm on Instagram, like all social media websites, just SEANLOUI. One more time, it's SEANLOUI. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I have a new album that's dropping in what's today?
What is today?
Tuesday?
The 31st? Tuesday the 31st.
Right? I was like, wait, today's Sunday, right? It felt like it's been like Sunday forever. And whatever Friday is, April 3rd, that's when my new album is dropping. It's called Beating the Chaos. It has some amazing songs like Bad Things on there, and then some really cool new ones. I teamed up with Razor USA, the scooter company, and we created my new music video for Future You and Me. You can find that out there as well. I grabbed some cool people, and we just rode around on the scooter, and we had a good time, man. It was a blast. We had like 30 of us. We were just like, legally having a good time with the scooters. It was awesome.
That's awesome. I was watching some of that last night. It did look like fun.
Yeah. I will openly admit one of the razors did not work. So like if you see one of the scenes, the razor stopped in the middle of the street, and I started freaking out because those cars and stuff. But yeah, everything's safe. That hurts. It was a good time, yeah.
That's awesome. Cool. Well, thank you again for joining us. We're really excited that we got to have you.
Absolute honor. Thank you for inviting me to your space. It's a privilege, and I really realize that. So thank you guys so much. You guys are all just amazing artists. Man, wow. So yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Of course. Awesome. So
awesome job, Louie.
Yay.
I'm really impressed with your fiddle leaf. Your plant is so.
My plant?
Huh?
Yes. So this plant's named Elizabeth. I don't want to show you all my room because my room's kind of, quarantine life. But this is my fig plant. I've had her since she was like really small, and I've been growing her. She helped me out through a couple of breakups. Not a couple. Sorry. Before I get to no breakup. Yeah. literally plants have been helping me get through these rough times, man. Especially so. If you see my Instagram, I every single morning I make sure that she's bathed and all other cool stuff. So yeah, I love it. Yeah, I'm a plant daddy. I love it. I'm a plant
That's awesome.
Nice.
All right. So, this is so wonderful to have all of these talented artists here. I'm feeling like I'm basking in the glow a little bit. I'm gonna bring it back to the Tucson Musicians COVID-19 Relief Fund. We're here because this thing has hit a lot of different people really hard, but one of the sectors that's been hit particularly hard across the board is music and the arts. And I don't think I know any other artist who hasn't like felt the impact of this and had gigs canceled and lost income. And so here's a fact about the Tucson Musicians COVID-19 Relief Fund. They've had applications from musicians in Tucson who have lost over $80,000 in income. So they're not going to be able to help everyone at the level that they would love to unless we really ramp it up and keep donating. But they are very, very close to their goal of $25,000. And so I'm kind of crossing my fingers and hoping that we can help them push it over the edge today. So if you make a donation, the link is on my website at sharkheartt.com/live. You can click the little donate button and that'll take you straight there. I also just posted it in the YouTube comments. And if you do make a donation of any amount, you can ask me to do a fitness challenge. Whatever it is, I will make an honest attempt. But for right now, we've just got maybe about 13, 15 minutes left. And so I want to pass it back to Jillian for one last song.
It's just that I was trying to donate so that you would do a physical feat for me.
Oh, what is it?
I want you to do like in flash dance
Oh,
where
yeah.
like does this and then she has to like really fast. But I'd like the music. I'd like there to also be the flash dance music
Oh, gosh.
for my song. Maybe you could like figure out how to cue that up.
Okay, I'll figure that out.
Cool.
I'm going to work on that.
All right. I'm gonna end this song with a cover, but it's one of my favorite songs to play on my looper. And it's called Vegetables. And it's a song by Brian Wilson. Totally lost all my. I can see you guys a little bit. Okay. Let's make sure I'm doing this right here. I'm gonna eat all my vegetables. I'm gonna chop down my vegetables. I love you most of all. My favorite. I'm gonna eat all my vegetables. I'm gonna chop down my vegetables. I love you most of all. My favorite. I'm gonna eat all. I'm so out of breath. I haven't been playing out a lot, and so I can tell him like, you gotta take a big breath before the next loop comes around. Most of all, my favorite. I'm gonna eat all my vegetables. I'm gonna chop down my vegetables. I love you most of all. wait till the loop comes around. Eat a lot, sleep a lot, brush 'em like crazy. Run a lot, do a lot, never be lazy. Eat a lot, sleep a lot, brush 'em like crazy. Run a lot, do a lot, never be lazy. I'm gonna eat out, sleep a lot, brush 'em like crazy. My vegetables, run a lot, do a lot, never be lazy. My favorite, I'm gonna eat out, sleep a lot, brush 'em like crazy. My vegetables, run a lot, do a lot, never be lazy. My favorite, if you brought a big brown bag of them home, I'd jump up and down and hope you toss me a carrot. If you brought a big brown bag of them home, I'd jump up and down and hope you toss me a carrot. If you brought a big brown bag of them crazy, I'd jump up and down and hope you toss me a carrot. If you brought a big brown bag of them crazy, I'd jump up and down and hope you toss me a carrot. Eat a lot, sleep a lot, brush 'em like crazy. Run a lot, do a lot, never be lazy. Eat a lot, sleep a lot, brush 'em like crazy. Run a lot, do a lot, never be lazy. Eat a lot, sleep a lot, brush 'em like crazy. My vegetables, I run a lot, up and down, you toss me lazy. My favorite, eat a lot, sleep a lot, brush 'em like crazy. My vegetables, I run a lot, up and down, you toss me lazy. My favorite, eat a lot, sleep a lot, brush 'em like crazy. Run a lot, do a lot, never be lazy.
Bam! I love that song.
I love it too.
It's impossible to watch that song without a giant smile on your face.
I know.
Oh, that makes me so happy. You
All
know,
the cheeses. All the cheeses.
Yep.
I haven't really done something like this where I just like hung out with people while we're like, this is way cooler. I didn't know what I expected because I didn't really expect anything. 'Cause I've never really done it.
Right.
Holy cow, this has been so helpful. Like, you guys just make me, I'm so happy right now, and it's been a minute.
Yay!
Yay!
Good freaking idea, y'all. I love this, and I love you all so much, and more of these things.
Yeah, we'll have to keep doing them. So, I'm hosting another one next week with that's like kind of it's presented by the Rialto Theater, and we're gonna feature a few folks who have come and played at the Rialto and 191 in the last year or so. I'm really excited about the lineup next week too. And so same time, it'll be a Rialto Theater link instead. It'll be rialtotheater.com/azgives because it'll be on Arizona Gives Day. But we'll be getting started at 3:30 again and doing a similar thing. Jillian, if people want more of you, where can they find you?
All my stuff is on Bandcamp. That's where I'm selling it. But JillianBessette.com. I have all of the social media things.
Awesome.
At Jillian Bessette or at Jillian Bessette Music.
Amazing. Cool. So I'm gonna pass it on to Chazelle again in just a minute here. First, I'm gonna do what you asked for, Jillian. I have the music all queued up. I'm also gonna do. I have a personal favorite move as well from the Flashdance sequence.
Hold on, I gotta start my fun.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna try and make this loud enough so that folks can hear it. We're gonna let it get in there. That's it.
It was so perfect. Oh, it was
I'm so
everything
glad.
I asked for and more. Thank you so much.
Amazing. Okay, I'm too out of breath to sing a song now, and also it's Chazelle's turn, so let's pass it back over to her.
All right. Give it up for Lara with the Flashdance moves. That was awesome, girl. That was awesome. All right. So while you catch your breath, I'm catching my breath because I was kind of like getting into it. But this next song I'm going to do is called Hip Hop Nation. And it's actually a song that is featured on this album back here. Not sure if you can see it, but here's a little hard copy for you. Called Mav Music, available digitally everywhere. And it's also featured on, again, Plug, the newly curated Spotify playlist by Emily Wildwood, the Tucson Shop Talk playlist of many talented women in Tucson and an eclectic mix of music. So I'm on there representing the hip hop soul, if you will. So yeah, let's get into Hip Hop Nation. Get some volume on us. There's the volume. Yeah, turn me up a little bit. That's right. Hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop. Yeah. I know y'all gonna feel this. Cause this is something for the people. That's right, a little something for the people. Yeah, let me get a hand clap for my people struggling in the hood, trying to make a better way that they misunderstood, trying to stay strong, reaching for the better of good. Ain't kicking bad habits when you know when you should. With an S on your chest, strong like Teflon, hustling to make a living night until dawn. Gotta get that crib and make that dough. Gotta feed them kids and buy those clothes. Tell them get their education. Gotta lead a new path so they ain't like the crack generation. Let's stop the self-segregation and get on your grind, self-motivation. The pockets in your jeans need more inflation. Let's play better music on these local stations. Yeah, get a piece of this American pie. Money doesn't rule the world, now you know that's a lie. Keep your neck above water and your eye on the prize. Wolves in sheep's clothing trying to get on your side. Gotta keep your guard up cause they all in disguise. Why reach for the stars when you could just fly? Trying to clip my wings every time you hating. I hear you talking but you ain't singing Nathan. Just relax and feel the sensation and get ready for this hip hop nation. And get ready for this hip hop nation. Yeah, coming at you with these beneficial bars. I ain't talking about bars just for spitting, talking bars for a cause. People getting laid off. Trying to make a living, hustlers making a killing. Fear on looking soft, but it's all a facade. Peel that mask back, stop splurging. Invest in your future stocks like NASDAQ. Matter of fact, scratch that. Do for self, entrepreneurs. Get your wealth up way past that. Not just about your wallets being fat, more than that. Mental and spiritual wellness, no lie when I tell you this. Common sense, they want to try and sell you this. I mean, they so sick, you might as well say they gelling. It's the capital was making capital. While those who want to make change are considered radical, chilling on their sabbatical. Sell your soul for cash, giving them their collateral. And get mad when they coming at you lateral. What happened to entertainment that had dimension? Getting caught up in fiction and now they afraid to mention anything other than bragging, anything other than tipping, anything other than screwing, anything other than it's time to waste it. Don't you waste your time, young man or woman, cause we ain't got a lot of time up on this earth. Each of us was given a purpose this birth. The way you live is the way you measure how much you're worth. When times get rough, just remember it could be worse. Grateful to put him first. Don't underestimate the power that we're facing. The strength is in entertainment and education. Use your mind straight from being complacent and get ready for this hip hop nation. Yeah, that's hip hop nation, y'all. Thank you so much. Let me cut that.
Awesome.
Gracias.
That was great.
Thank you so much. It's kind of fun just like bopping out to your music with the homies.
Yeah, for sure. It's one of the things I don't think that folks who are tuning in can see it on YouTube, but like in our little Zoom room, we can all see each other and we can kind of like watch each other dancing and bopping to what the other folks are doing, and that's really fun.
It is. It's a lot of fun.
I kind of wish everyone else could tune in too, but it's
I
a nice
know,
break for
like,
us that they can't. And
I feel like whoever's not tuned in right now is totally missing out.
yeah, for sure. Well, this will all be available after the fact. Like YouTube will save the video, and so people will be able to go back and replay it. So we can all let our people know that that's going to be happening.
Good to know.
Yeah. I guess I'm going to share one more song to close us out. Thank you all for tuning in today, and thank you so much to Chazelle and Jillian and Sean Louie and Grace for joining us. I'm so grateful to y'all. This has been so much fun. Such a pleasure and an honor. And this is a song called More Than This, and I'm gonna bring my video back. All right. When you've tried everything you can think of, and you wanna give up, and there are no words. When you're lower than you thought you could go, and you weren't prepared for how much it hurts. When the world won't let you rise up, but you keep on fighting to prove them all wrong. You are more. You are more. it's made you so lonely, wanting it still, when you stay stuck on survival, every day's been a battle, every road goes uphill, when the world says you won't make it, but you keep pounding stakes in to claim you belong. You are more. You are more than this. You matter more. And the whole world is wrong. The whole world is wrong. The whole world is wrong. Thank you so much to all of you out there for joining us today. Thank you to my special guests, all of you. Thank you so much for being here and sharing your music. This was so heart-opening for me, and I hope that it was for some of you out there who are tuning in. Sending love out there to anyone who's been impacted by this and is just trying to get through it. Hang in there. We're gonna all get through it together, and it's gonna probably be weird, and maybe it's gonna change our lives permanently, but we're still gonna be here.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Believe it.
Thanks
All
for
right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Thank you to all of you. Have a wonderful night, and we'll do this again soon. We'll be back. I'll be back next week, hosting another round with another crew, special guests, and I bet we'll just keep doing them. So keep tuning in and hang in there. All right.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.